reading also today. I'm gonna use my Follow Your Heart full moon in Leo tarot spread that includes your love shadow card. But welcome. So Sagittarius Sun, no, Sagittarius. I just had a Sagittarius. Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising, Capricorn Venus, Capricorn Mars, Capricorn Collective. All welcome here. Yes, I was just doing Sagittarius reading and I still was gonna say that this is for Capricorn. So all the Capricorns here. It's interesting that you got this kind of Gnome card, Master Craftsman. It looks a bit like a Capricorn style even. But I think Virgo got the same. I don't know if you have a earth signs, Virgo and Capricorn, if you have anything to do with each other, but this is your oracle card today will be Master Craftsman, Creator of Form, Organizing Principle. So this Emperor card is here. As well, you got the chakra, so Emperor and Empress in here is the archetypal. Negative would be people pleaser and martyr. So it is to know this, but chakra is about sexual energy, creativity. Here, the creative shows like somebody's doing this kind of pottery. But let's see, this will be your deck now. I'm actually curious to see what is underneath here. Okay, very wintry thing. Five of Pentacles, okay. Money related. Sometimes you can feel like you're not enough, but this is kind of like a healer gnome. Let's see. Let's start all this card pulling live. There's a lot that goes into doing these readings. This is already how many is it? Like 10th. I have 2 left. I have greatest love notes here for you. I do everything myself. There's no other people helping me. This channel is mine. I'm Silva. Shadow Sister Silva, and I'm doing this for you now. Capricorn, this is your moon oracle. Let's see that immediately before you pull any love notes. Blossoming, 33. Person playing violin. Flower moon. I mean, this is not a flower moon. What is this moon? Snow moon, rather. But it's almost like time to stream about the summer already. Or the spring. It's like underneath the snow and winter, there is always life. Beautiful. Blossoming. So, energy. Then we have this, of course, Sun Valentine reading. Full moon in Leo. So here is for your Sun Valentine 1 love note, Capricorn. And then here we have current feelings of your person. Let's have also from here the love note. This one. Let's see what is first. Oh, there is 2 cards. Okay. A bird doesn't sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. Maya Angelou. Nice. There's also this kind of song thing here. The person is feeling like a kind of... They have a song about you. Maybe you have a song. You listen to Sun Valentine. If you are in a couple or somebody, some song reminds about you. That could be also. You are unreadable. The Book of Shadows. The Book of Golden Shadows, deep purple, smoke in the water. Wow, this machine head song is here, like you are like having some secrets that the person is sometimes puzzled, unreadable. Even if somebody is doing tarot readings of you, this kind of like a wall coming. Then never give up and good luck will find you. It's a current feelings of a person. Okay, values to choose for guidance, determination. Okay, there is a lot of values. This is a good conversation point in any Valentine or date night. Like, what are your values? Like, are our values matching? It's really important in relationship to have similar values, because if you are not, there will be arguments for sure. So let me read all these values, and you can start to think about what are your values. But this other person is thinking about values when they think about you. Determination, fairness, faith, fame, friendships, fun, growth, happiness, honesty, human, humor, influence, authenticity, achievement, adventure, authority, balance, beauty, boldness, compassion, challenge, religion, reputation, respect, responsibility, security, self-respect, service, spirituality, family. So something like this they are thinking. You need to study the Bob Marley's last words. Money can't buy life. His Rekka music promoted love, peace, and social justice. So it's like money can't buy life. Maybe, I mean, Capricorn can be very business-oriented, very money-oriented, and your person is trying to bring you back to the ground, like, okay, money can't buy life. No, there's things that you cannot get with the money. For example, quality time. We have here Valentine. Gone with the Sin by him. My baby, how beautiful you are, my darling, completely torn apart. You are gone with the sin, oh baby, and beautiful you are. Wow. I mean, Capricorn, it's kind of devil card in tarot. Maybe they are really having lust for you, like you have this kind of appeal of like a sex appeal, you know? And then they're like, okay, gone with the sin with me. Like there is some passion. Definitely fire is part of your sign, like earth sign, but the fire. So there is some passionate thoughts coming from this Valentine envelope. Then we have a happy, I love you, happy Valentine's Day. I can't stop thinking about you. Oh, it's nice. And let's see now love message for Cargo. Love is sharing your popcorn. Charles M. Schultz, wow. Maybe there is something, does it look like a movie together? I don't know. So let's go into this full moon Leo reading now. So we have 4 questions about following your heart. First one is for Capricorn. What is your greatest inner strength? So focusing on your own powers of the self-love is it's good that you attract things to yourself that you really are like tuned to. Activate the love in yourself first. So what is your greatest inner strength? Got these 2 cards. And now we get this like a lion card. How I step into my power now in this full moon in Leo and Valentine. And now we see the shadow, like a moon. Your love shadow is what you need the most, and Spirit is like wanting to make you aware of that, because you can of course give that love to yourself, not to project it to others. So then it's like healing point there. And how can you dream bigger? This is the Aquarius star card. Like here is the Leo Aquarius axis, and we will see it. What is it? Interesting cards. Your greatest inner strength, we have the Knight of Wands, the sexy knight is here. Fire sign builder knight. And the 7 of Pentacles. This is actually cleaning the air. It's like a, like a gargoyle is able to clean the good air. Fire, of course, burn the shit away as well. There's just firepower here, but let me read these little stories. These are really fantastic stories. The reading comes alive in your own head eventually. But now this Spirit want to show you, this is your greatest inner strength, like a sun inside of you. This kind of passionate, even very like astral traveling knight in this case. It's good to be passionate about the things. I think it's kind of devil energy also is that there is a lot of fire to do something. That's a good thing. The warmth, like you're definitely not a cold person. Warm. Shadow. Full moon in Leo is this kind of very mystic card. Capricorn. This is your greatest, one of the greatest inner strength. Images of massive winged bulls called the shadow were placed at entrances to temples and palaces for protection. The shadow are shown with wings, a man's crowned head, and the body of a bull. They have their own language, but are proficient in communicating telepathically with humans. They use their psychic powers to work against evil, aid those in need, teach magicians positive spell work, and guide astral travelers. The shadow's 5 legs represent the elements of earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. The crown denotes spiritual enlightenment and the ability to pass this knowledge on to prepared humans. Divinity meaning of this card is important, powerful forces are affecting the events in your life. Be certain you are on a positive path in order to take advantage of them. Good news is coming about a journey, a move, or job change. And use to learn this card how to balance all the elements in your life. So inner strength would be this kind of ability to use all these elements. Then we have a 7 of Pentacles. Capricorn's inner strength. Gargoyles. The esoteric meaning of the word gargoyle has to do with taking in air, which the mystics believe is filled with spiritual energy. Those who know the mystery of tapping this power source can use it in magic. One of the most extraordinary powers of the gargoyles is their ability to absorb negative energies from humans and atmospheres, revert it to positive energy, and release it back into the air. The pentacles on this card denote the gargoyle's protective influences, like a good, like kind of like a, you can be this kind of person who is cleaning the air or something, having back the positive energy going on. Divinatory meaning, you will gain financially from your hard work. Use the this card to convert negative energy into positive energy, which will attract good fortune. So both cards are talking about this. Always now, full moon in Leo, your greatest strength is to bring the positive energy in a difficult situation. And it can be even like a feeling to other people, like you are cleaning literally the airspace. And I would think immediately, like if you have not practiced breath work, is like a very trauma healing practice, you could really do that now in this period, like go to breath work or look in the online some breath work, but it can be like a deep healing even. It's got inner strength to understand, like we are like swimming in the spirit. The spirit is the air, like we are breathing in. The moment we die, we don't anymore have the breath inside of us. It's really like the breath is very important part of our essence. So you have kind of that as inner strength to breathe, almost like some shaman is like breathing some kind of smoke into somebody's face or some. It's like there is some kind of power in this. And then let's see forward. These are kind of complicated cards, but I try to interpret. So Capricorn, how I step into my power. This is your Leo card. Wow, High Priest, spiritual leader. Very like High Priest has always I mean, in this deck is called High Priest. It's a Hierophant, of course. It's a spiritual master, leader, teacher, able to kind of get the source energies like here and transmute them some understandable form. Like you might be masterminding something that others can't, for example. You might be mentoring somebody. You have like a higher view on something, and it's like a marriage and faith is part of this too, that you might be very like having faith in something, other people, so yourself, like this is, you step into power being this kind of spiritual leader. We have Emperor on the same line, very, very like a leadership comes to a light now in this, especially these times. Maybe the lion energy is even here because it's the king of the air's fire sign. there's something to learn about the lion energy, because lion can go bad as well if it's like a too much power. Like a power shows how people are in the sense, the bad and the good. Like if somebody had a few power and then they were already a certain way, then they have a lot of power, they might be very rotten, and it shows, because it shows just bigger the power, how they use it. There's something about that too. Be still like have good relations with the god. Like if this is an emperor of the earth, this emperor of the air, god, step into power. I think you have a good relationship with the god. I mean, I don't want to start preaching here some people what they believe, but it can be source, universe, anything, but this is the power. The good relationship with the creator. Creator can be you can be like an image of God, creating the good in the world, but here is like it's coming from above, the power. It's like really like a where we got this. This number 5 is of course change. In this case, the story is about the ruhuk. The Arabian ruhuk was made familiar through the tales of Sinbad the Voyager and the Arabian Nights. This gigantic bird was so huge when it flew, its wings blotted out the sun and created terrifying storms. Some tales say that the ruhuks nested on remote islands where stranded merchants found diamonds in the treacherously rocky walls. Only the most reckless men dared to make the voyage for diamonds, and many of them never returned. Yeah, I know some Capricorns are very like bold about how they travel. Like maybe this is also like you dare to go to places that many don't. That's stepping into your power. The Ruh represent the high priest, the teacher of the universal laws. If you abide by these spiritual laws, you are not likely to put yourself on a foolhardy path that could lead you astray from your goals. The cairn stones symbolize the true path each of us must seek. Their runic writing is the knowledge gained along the way. Divinal meaning, this card may represent an advisor or teacher of spiritual ideas. It also symbolizes notes, contracts, and or legal papers. Be certain you read and understand all the terms before signing. The High Priest card is very useful when working out karma. However, be prepared for harsh conditions if you do not follow through with intentions. Like if you are like promising to something, keep it. This is really like the kind of loyalty also. Keep the faith, keep the promise. Stick to the path that you've chosen. Don't get astray from the path. Okay, that's stepping in the power. Being honest to your purpose even. Very winged things here going on. Okay, let's see. Now we see the love shadow. So the love shadow is what you need the most. Oh my god, the 3 of Swords. So there is this very negative energy here, showing the heartbreak. But you need the most. Maybe you need to understand this. What's going on in the swamps? Your love shadow is what you need the most. You need to get out of the swamps. To steady ground, I mean, Capricorn is earth sign. I think it's very scary feeling, even if you get to some swamps that you start sinking, like yeah, let's see. These cards are very showing like a hard stuff. It's not for the like a easy readings, but my readings I want to make people like reflect about the shadow, and now we are talking about the shadow. So Capricorn, this is that could be good if you tackle this hidden shadow. Jenny Greenteeth. A fearsome creature, Jenny Greenteeth drags unsuspecting people into her dark, swampy home, and they are never seen again. I start to laugh by like really like this is painting out this kind of monstrous woman here, but Let's see. Jenny has sharp teeth, green like the slime covering the pool. Vague images of her victims can be seen in the dark organic foliage. The sword on the bank represents the consciousness. The upright sword in the water denotes the subconscious mind. The third sword, dangling from the tree limb, symbolizes the higher consciousness or universal state of mind. None of the swords attract Jenny. It's like you cannot talk sense to this woman. It's like Jenny Green did, as she has no conscience. Divinity meaning. An omen of heartache, sadness, losses, and possible rejection. This card reveals the pain of separation in a love relationship. Used to help you let go of emotional losses and pain. Yes, like your love shadow is what you need the most. I think you need to recognize the unhealthy relationships, unhealthy people. This kind of Jenny Green did. It's really, if it's this getting close to you, oh my god, like if it's almost like a illness, like they are like infecting you, like a emotion, like a, what is it, emotions are contagious, and if you let this kind of person close to you, it's like they are pulling you to the swamp with them. So I don't know when you had this experience in life that you end up here, but you have to let go emotional losses and pain. You really have to let go this and let this person sink alone. Like maybe it's this truth. I had sometimes personal reflection. I was on a date with a guy, let's tell me, and I shared openly of my hardships about my separation, and he took away from it. That was sad for me, that I was sinking, like I was like to, like, let's say, like I was still in this separation, and he said me like he cannot be with me because if you help a drowning person, you will drown yourself. And it felt bad because I was like, I'm not a drowning person, like I didn't identify myself, but he saw it like that, and it was kind of hurtful for me to think like, okay, maybe it was very early on. He saw it, like it takes some time to get over this past relationship, but he even talked about that he being a lifesaver in the coast and stuff, and still he was like, you're a lost case. It's like it just felt bad that somebody labeled me like a lost case when I openly share about my hardship. So I don't know, some people are not for you, let's say. Like the person who would have been for you, they would have understand why I share that, and I just wanted to be truthful about my pain or something, but they took it like I'm still in the pain, and maybe if you are vulnerable, there are people who are not, you're seeing even you like this, and they're like, oh, what is this place? But it is really to recognize like this kind of card was talking about unconsciousness. The devil thing is about not being aware, like not being aware enough of yourself, and then you are kind of just in the reactive state or like this kind of pain. Like becoming aware is like a magician quality, seeking knowledge and so on. And here it is talking about completely abandoning to this, whatever is this pain. So love shadow that you need the most now under the full moon in Leo, accept all your parts, I would say, and then let go these kind of things that kind of fester, or like it's not serving you. But even if you have this, you have to love all your parts. So even like love that you have been sometimes lost or something, but you have been found by yourself eventually when you accept it. Like you are not pushing or rejecting things away from you. Are you like willing to see even this love shadow? Maybe you were yourself like this, other people were like this, but eventually there is this, even this saying like a how we react shows our karma. like the karma shows in how people react. So if this person like rejected me, for example, when I was in pain, it showed how he deal with the situation or something. Like it was not what I needed, obviously. I needed somebody to be in this kind of sacred space with me, with those emotions, and hold the space and not like escape. But this is hard card for sure. It's coming up here. There is, of course, interesting, like there's this air cleaner on the other side, and that's like greatest strength. Maybe you can really help other people a lot. You are stable, force, and so on. But there must be maybe awareness that when you have to say no, like what is not for you, even you feel sorry for them, it can be true, like this one guy said, like drowning person, they just like make you drown. It can be true, a hard truth. I understand if you have like a big heart, you want to help everybody, but sometimes you have to understand what is good for you. This Three of Swords is even like even the pain, how much is enough of like going into the pain. Maybe you have to turn it to the like a sadness to joy. Like I at least have learned, like my healing way is the opposite. Try to find more joy in my life is healing the sadness, because it has to be a different energy entering. Here is this kind of air cleaner. Cleaning the air is your strength. This is the shadow. Okay, now we go to see how you can dream bigger. Wow, temperance. Number 14, and we are having here S.Valentine, number 14. So beautifully 5, 4, 14. This is the, again, in the same kind of environment, let's say, but a little bit better. Lady of the Lake, this is related to King Arthur, the magical Excalibur, like if their swords are here is like a Lady of the Lake gives to the King Arthur this Excalibur sword from the lake, rises the hand. Interesting, similar images. I'm gonna read that story now. That is how you can dream bigger. It's kind of temperance, like balance is happening. That is possible. Like this is of course angel card as well, talking about the god and the angel here. It's almost like earth angel. Maybe you are earth angel. That's one truth. Yeah. You are operating in this kind of swampy land sometime, and you meet this kind of people. They are not necessarily good for you. You have to keep the balance. But that's like Aquarius, able to be really like angel to other people, and then the Leo, like a self-actualization, is being the spiritual healer and leader. Beautiful major arcana card in this Leo Aquarius axis, and Emperor in the middle. It's all about the power, I think, now, focusing on this Leo full moon for you. How you are acknowledging your even abilities to be a healer, cleaner, cleaning the air. And sometimes you clean with the fire. It's not just the water. The fire is also, like I have this one other deck having this Bridget, and it's holding water and fire on the other hand. So sometimes healing needs to happen with the fire too. Like can I say this word? Sexual healing is here. Inner strength. So how can you dream bigger, Capricorn? Improvement of body, mind, and psyche requires a balance of virtues: rightness, compassion, commitment, moderation in all capacities. Harmony is found through mastery of passions, expanding the self into oneness with others. Increase in spirituality and faith will be favored. Your ability will be entrusted with an important task. Wait, I took a wrong. I took a Tarot opposition. This is not even the deck. Okay, maybe you needed to hear this. Now we take another story. I took another booklet. Maybe you needed to hear this temperance message. Like I sometimes feel like I get tricked by the spirit, like I get like other thing in my hand and they just want me to read this, but okay. So this is the Lady of the Lake. In the tale of King Arthur, the Lady of the Lake embodied aspects of the goddess associated with the earth, nature, and emotions that keep us moving forward on our life path. She offers spiritual initiation when we reach the state of inner harmony and balance. The twisting patterns on this card represent how different human lives touch, intermingle, and move on through cycles. The sword in her right hand illustrates the goddess' power to bestow lofty spiritual positions, such as priest or priestess, upon humans. Her psychic and spiritual messages, seen here as birds, prepare us for traveling our life path. Definitive meaning: a time of moderation and harmony, a period of inner growth and using your energies wisely. Use this card to correct imbalances in relationships and to resolve quarrels and conflicts. Okay, then this card is giving directly this kind of, there is some kind of quarrels and conflicts, maybe with this kind of Jenny Green Teeth kind of people, and you just have to be this kind of fair angel in this situation. Having values as well. That was interestingly in this tarot opposition was mentioning those virtues. I think that is really beautiful that you have the high priest and the angel in the same line and the emperor. Wow. And if you have like a crystal pointing you out, the positive side is like empress and emperor being in the power. In your case, Leo is high priest and the Aquarius card is angel temperance, like a beautiful like a union of these kind of leaders, earth angel and a god. Wow. And the ruler of the lands, like a material world emperor. Now we read this. We're getting spiritual here today. Capricorn, you are kind of like a devil is your tarot card. It's really nice that you have this kind of like a high priest card here, like you're getting very good devil, not bad devil, and that it would be also like a devil on your shoulder. You have like angel. Bigger picture is having the angel on your shoulder. Let the angel guide you. It's like a message here also. Or let yourself be like open to this kind of divine guidance. So now full moon in Leo, Capricorn. Khnum is one of the great creator gods of Egypt. He is depicted with the head of a ram, his horns spiraling outward like a DNA spirals. Khnum is the highly skilled master craftsman who creates the eternally evolving varieties of material form upon his potter's wheel. He holds the universal secrets of the organizing principles of DNA and of life itself. Khnum lovingly and carefully creates all the bodies of all creatures of Earth, including humans. If you have pulled this card, Khnum has stepped forward to offer you renewal and physical healing. As he renews your body, he activates the deep memory of the Ka body, the conscious that permeates the human form and weaves through and around the cells of the physical body. The activated Ka calls forward your connection with your ancient ancestors, the Neteri of Egypt, as well as the power of vitality that come from that connection. You may feel an actual shift in consciousness and expansion in your physical body when you spend time with Khnum and imagine yourself on his potter's wheel. It's almost like a massaging wheel, like you would be allowing yourself to have a good massage now on St. Valentine. Khnum expresses the foundation principles required for bringing form to your ideas. He helps you to enter shamanic realms to find the ingredients for and to create physical manifestations in your life in an ordered sequential way. When any aspect of your being is in need of renewal, repattering, or repair, you can step into Khnum's potter's wheel with faith and trust, knowing that he will spin you a new form, lovingly and with great care. This deity reminds you to be solid and grounded with your energy and your connection to the earth. This rootedness or grounding connection allows Gnome to usher you into expanded awareness for the next chapter of your journey. Yes, never forget to be grounded, because even this shadow love here is like getting completely swampy lands and not being grounded, so starting to sink somewhere, losing parts of yourself in the sense, not being anymore like in a emperor powers. So the last card to take for Capricorn is the love card for St. Valentine. So let's see what is the whisper of love whispering for you. What is that Capricorn's Valentine message? Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. There is again the bird. The bird is here. You are like on top of it. It's like winged creatures. It's beautiful, like angel style. Number 49. I hope this reading brings you healing. That's my main goal also, to heal all, especially creatives on this planet. This is a creative crystal here, like you can create more when you are like feeling healed. So Capricorn, sometimes saying you love somebody is not enough. It is time to show someone how you feel. Put someone's needs before your own. This card is asking you to do something to show your love. Presenting your love without words does not need to be complex. Doing the simplest of things can make a huge change in someone's life. Allow your acts and considerations to convey your feelings to your partner. Do something for someone that you know they don't enjoy doing themselves. Turn up with items they need or like, such as flour, a favorite candy, or their dry cleaning. Your loved ones are constantly sharing their likes or pleasures. Find ways to surprise them. It is so easy to show that you care. A falcon carries a maiden its back. The daisies adorning a body imply new beginnings, optimism, or rekindling. The falcon is a signal to focus your attention or energy on what you value. The deep blue of the sky emphasizes the positive power of communication and the security that can be fostered in a relationship. Wow. I love to see this kind of floral patterns. It's such a spring daisy energy. Nice, so beautiful. So this is for you, Capricorn. Maybe there is some traveling also happening. I was talking about that, some cards. Was it this one? So thank you for watching. This was now commenting for members, but always on my Sunday live, 6 o'clock Central European time. I let everybody who subscribe to my channel ask also free question. And let's see, I'm lately thinking I should make like a poll of what kind of readings you would like to have. That is also something I'm thinking, like be nice to ask from my audience, like what kind of readings, because lately I've been thinking like I could ask any, like I could solve a mystery, I could solve a crime, I could it is play kills, I could look into gossip, what is true there and what's not. Like it is just interesting stuff that you can do with the cards. So if you're interested to comment, I will make some kind of poll about what kind of readings you would like to have. Anyway, thank you for watching and happy St. Valentine. Bye.